As promised, here's a quick little 5-minute video on just the 9 reasons why Colliers Wood Residents Association think the towers should be refused. I'm going to rattle through 5 minutes just to give you a quick idea of the process that happens here with the planning. So obviously Criterion own the land, they've put through all the planning application, it's in with the planning department. The planning department will now put it forward to the planning committee, which is our elected councillors, and they'll put it forward either with a suggestion that it's approved or a suggestion that it's refused. So we would expect and like them to put it forward with a suggestion that it's refused, and then the councillors can refuse it. It is more than likely Criterion will come back for further planning permission if that is the case. But here's 9 reasons why it should be refused now. So the proposed scheme departs radically from Merton's planning policy, which says Britannia Point should remain the tallest building in Colliers Wood. We instinctively know that. It's what the documentation says. It's what it will say once they've done the new local plan correctly, and that is sacred. There should be nothing taller than Britannia Point on that site. Criterion's own planning application shows that the scheme will lose £3 million, and our fear with that is they've put their own planning documents say that. They can then potentially come back later and say, well, we're going to cut back on various things because it's financially unviable. So can they scrap the affordable housing element? Can they scrap some of the play area elements? The housing density of the scheme is way in excess of the maximum density envisaged by the Greater London Authority. It's a very small site. There's a lot of housing going straight up. We don't think that's right. And the affordable housing that is built into the plan is only 15% of the development. Merton's own planning documents say it should be 40%. The GLA would like that to be 60%. We think it should adhere to those at least. 15% is not acceptable. The larger of the 2 towers is ridiculously high. It's at 26 stories. It's unacceptable. It's the biggest reason why biggest reason that people have left on the petition is the height of the towers. Again, I think we instinctively know that's wrong for the area. The planning guidelines also say that's wrong, and it's going to be the tallest tower in Merton by far, in excess of the current tower. The scheme's excessive scale means that for at least 27 months local shops, parks and playing fields, as well as hundreds of local residents and school children, will be blighted by noise, dirt, pollution and disruption to their daily lives. We think that's unacceptable. The wind effects generated by the tower will stop people from enjoying the open areas created by the scheme. So the wind effects, we know there's a problem at the moment. We know it's going to be worse once you put 2 further towers in there. It's been really kind of understated on the planning application from what I can see. Overheating in the flats is going to be a problem. There's no real measures in the guideline in the planning application as to how they're going to deal with that. But you've got a lot of south-facing flats there that are going to get overheating. How will that be dealt with? And because the planning application significantly underestimates, we believe it underestimates the number of children, the proposed play space is completely inadequate. Again, you're on a traffic island there, effectively in the middle. There's going to be 2 massive towers, a very small play area, and it looks like they've underestimated massively the number of children that are going to be in that development. What can you do? You can sign the petition at cwra.nationbuilder.com. There'll be a link in this post. Please email the local council with your own objections. Don't just copy and paste from something else. Take this, learn from this, but please email with your own objections. And you can sign up to the Colliers Wood Residents Association newsletter if you want to be kept posted on all of this stuff. That is what you can do as a local resident. That's my 4-minute roundup of those 9 points. And please take action where you can. Thank you very much. Bye.